Hi, it's Dr. Lewis Clark, and I want to give you today some tips on how to deal with something maybe you've heard of called stress. I don't know if anybody else has had any stress maybe in the last week or two. Obviously, I know we all have. So stress is something that's a part of life, and certain times in life are more stressful than others. So I'm going to give you some tips to deal with that in just a few minutes. But before I do, let me tell you about what's going on inside your body when you are having a stressful day, a stressful event, or a stressful month, okay? So first of all, when you get in a stress response, you become sympathetic. Now, this is intelligent. Your body is intelligently shifting because it senses danger. You see, your body has a hard time telling the difference between that which is real and that which is imagined. Now, I will tell you, this is what I have learned personally about stress, is that 95% of the things that I worry about usually never happen. And the 5% that do are not as bad as I imagine in my mind as they're going to be. So keep that in mind. And then the last thing to keep in mind is that this right here, and this too shall pass. Believe it or not, this crisis that we're in at some point will pass. So trust in the Lord and do what the Bible says. Don't be anxious, or don't be careful. Don't be full of care or overwhelmed with concern, because that will drive us into a sympathetic state. When that happens, everything will change inside your body's physiology. So the way organs function now begins to decrease, so you don't digest as well. Your bowel movements are not as normal. Your immune system is not as strong, which is obviously a big thing, right? So what's going to happen to your blood pressure? You think it's going to go down or up? Well, it's going to go up, because that's intelligent, because your body's sensing an emergency and it wants to circulate oxygen. What's going to happen to your cholesterol? It's going to go up. What's going to happen to your blood sugar? It's going to go up. And all these things are intelligent if you are in truly a life or death situation. But the fact is, most of our stress is because of what we imagine. Okay, so we're going to be very careful about our thoughts and to keep our thoughts in check. And I'm going to give you some things that can help you lower the stress response in your body. Number one is to exercise. Move. Physically move your body and Don't go out and run a marathon, okay? Don't do something that just wipes your body out, which actually lowers your immune system, but get some exercise, get moving, do some stretching, do some walking. On top of that, do some focused and deep breathing. I like what we call the 5-5-5. So you breathe in slowly to the count of 5, out to the count of 5, hold for 5, and repeat that 5 times. And do that 5 different times throughout the day, and you'll notice that your stress level is better and the response will be better, okay? So, look, we're not going to get rid of stress, right? Stress is going to come, stress is going to go. But the way you deal with it and how strong your body is the most important thing during this time. So, a couple other things. Spend time with people that you love. Relationships help decrease your stress level. Get outside, breathe some fresh air. Get in the sunlight, okay? And really, if you get in open spaces, that really lets your eyes open up and diverge, and that also decreases the stress response inside your brain and inside your body. So, hey, there's something in there everybody can do, all right? Don't just sit in front of your phone, in front of your TV, and just be thinking about all the bad things that might possibly happen. All right. So don't pay interest on something that hasn't even happened yet. That's what worry is. All right. So I hope this helps you. I'll look forward to talking more with you in the future. And until then, live life well and God bless.